Okay. Well, oh, Christine, I've missed you. Hi. How are you? I guess we can start this now. Oh, awesome. So you're having a good time though. Good. Why are you on Instagram? I'm good. I'm good. I was a little stressed this morning. That's probably too much. Stressed this morning. I don't know. My brain was buzzing this morning, and then when I was training the puppy, I have the puppy back around, and she just peed on the carpet. We went 2 days without any accidents, and then while I'm feeding her, right at the end, she just pees, which is a real bummer. But that happens sometimes because she's on TikTok. What is it? I don't understand life nowadays. I swear. People just be on their phones all the time. I guess you can just be on your phones together. You can do it with... I guess that's a way to do things. Yeah, I was doing so good. The puppy was doing so good, and then peeing on the floor is one thing. Peeing on the carpet is just talk a lot and gossip. I'll bet y'all do. Is this the friend? I feel like I've seen you post pictures with her before. She'll read a book while you're on live. That's funny. All right, well, whatever. Okay. Well, it's good to see you. Have you here. It is her, Petronella. I don't know if I'm saying that the right way. Okay. Very cool. Well, I'm glad you have a good friend. That's important. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, so life is good. Morning's going, it's okay now. I was having a puppy around brings up a lot of feelings. Like weird stuff. Like feelings I'm not ready for, and it's weird. They're like very big, deep feelings that come up real quick. And it's a lot to deal with. I had therapy this morning, so I was kind of talking about it. Where like, I don't know that I want to talk about it too much right now. It's a lot. Puppies bring up a lot of feelings. Anyway, but overall, okay. It's good to be back home. I was live streaming yesterday for a little bit, and I missed you. A lot of the standards weren't, well, yeah, I don't need to talk about anyone else, but yeah. I did ask about how your life is, yeah. Yeah, I was asking. Well, I think that I did. If I didn't, I feel... I am curious. If I didn't say it, I thought that I said it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Mr. Lives. Yeah, yesterday you were on, or yesterday I was going on. I had some other people, and not you. And I'm like, oh, which is fine. This is hot enough now. Let's start doing... Yeah. All right, well, you're here now. We're here now. Very cool. I don't know how I'm gonna do the lives on tour. Because I have a tour coming up in like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe I'll do it when I'm exercising in the gym or something. At the beginning of my days if I have the time. I don't know, we'll figure that out. Let's see if I can get this here. Come on. Oh, that didn't work. Whatever. Actually, that's not bad. I've been practicing cracking eggs with just one hand. I watched a guy on Instagram show how to do it. I was like, I think I can do this. It's hard with, these are like, the pasture-raised eggs though are really sturdy. I didn't do it with this one, there we go. Like the shells don't break very easy. This is too hot. Okay, interesting. I'm reading your comment. A few days, strange, not depressed but not happy. Man, maybe it's everybody right now. I was talking to a few people, like I just thought it was the puppy that was bringing up all the feelings. Maybe it's like the stars or something. Yep, that wasn't a good one. Okay, we're gonna... Oh no. Yeah, the webbing on these just doesn't... You have no idea why? I just had therapy today, so I was kind of thinking about some of the stuff. For me, personally. Oops, no, I want that. Which, that's always interesting, like coming up with the reasons why. I had this weird thing with the puppy, for me, where I'm like, because he's like, well, you don't want, I was like, because I know this one just isn't, this one isn't it. Like, and she's the sweetest, and I want her to have, I definitely want her to have like a really good life, and all of that. I think she's wonderful, and I think whoever her future puppy parents are going to be, it's going to be wonderful. Anyway, I was getting choked up talking about it, and he's like, why is this choking you up? And I told him, and I was like, because I want that to be, I want that. Like, I want to have like a special like dog relationship and things like that. And I was like, and I don't know why, I literally have the dog in my house, but I'm like, this one isn't for me. And I don't know what that, I'm like, this is like crazy. And it's like, I don't feel like I don't feel like I can do the app and take care of myself and handle things. Like, I have something I'm trying to do, and so I just feel like for whatever reason, this one isn't, she isn't the one. But the idea that I'm like, I want this so badly, and I'm like about to give this dog, and I'm trying to give this dog away to someone else. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm like crying about it in therapy, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. Where I'm like, I want this bond with an animal so bad, and also, but I'm like, but not for me right now, apparently, or something. I don't even know. It doesn't make any sense. What does make sense, or that I'm stoked about anyways, these eggs look great today. Although, I guess maybe I just turned them up too hot. They're kind of getting crusty on the outsides, which I don't like when that happens. Get off. Now they're all cooking together. What is going on with this? Alright, I spoke too soon. I can't get these to... What the fuck? It's like the egg cooked together. There we go. Well, now I can't flip them. Little bits of it sometimes get too... I don't know what's going on with these. This is just going to be what it is, I guess. This is not... Well, not my best and it's not my worst. I just got it too hot. What did this say? Right, that's the thing. I don't know why it's not this one. I don't know why, because she's sweet. I do love her. Like, I do love her so much, but like, for whatever reason, it's just not this one. Or at least not this one now, or something, I don't know. Anyway, it's very weird. No, I just had my friends watching her, but so far, like, there's a rescue that supposedly is gonna... I hope this is good. That is gonna help. There's like a doggy event on Sunday that I'm gonna take her to in the morning, where everyone comes and looks at dogs, and so hopefully she'll find a home there. Dude, I was training her this morning though, and she just stopped and just peed right on the couch, or right on my carpet. I didn't even believe she was doing it because she's so close to the ground. I thought she was just sitting weird, and then and then she moved, and I see a puddle beneath her, and I was just like, we were almost done too. Anyway, it's whatever. Okay, that's done, at least for a minute. Yeah, they're the ones that have like paid for her shots and stuff. So hopefully this like, I mean, I could ask again and just see if someone else can take her. The thing is, the reason they said they could help out was because I said I was watching her. And so, I don't know. And frankly, she has gotten easier to deal with. Like, she's a good dog. I just get stressed. I don't know. But it's okay. We were actually she was doing really good the past 2 days I've had her. Until we had this, till she had her she looked right in my face and peed. I was so bummed. But whatever. That's how it goes. Hi, Invincible. I think I saw your name says Jasper. I'm making eggs. I didn't have salsa today, so they're kind of they got a little crispy, which is not how I wanted. But I also didn't have, I couldn't find salsa at the store that I wanted, and so that's barbecue sauce. Which, that's just what it is today. Oh, I almost knocked this over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Christine, how did you meet your friend? Like, how long have you all known each other? How did you meet? And Jasper, how are you doing? What are you doing with your day? Jasper, where are you again? Oh, you're from LA. All right, we're neighbors. Oh, you're out in a different part from LA. No, Christine, I was saying, how did you meet your friend? Where did you and Petronella meet? Like, how do you know her? I finally installed another air conditioner in my apartment, so there's two now, because it was not keeping up, and it's still hot in here. Like, my face is right, it's just hot. I mean, what am I kidding? My face is red all the time, but still, it's still warm. That's right. Jasper, I remember you telling me about that. I remember. Going to college soon, community for now. Okay. Well, there are no wasted steps. Everything we do teaches us something. So I think that's cool. You just pick something, you start going. Do you know what you're going to be studying? Or are you just doing general classes? A year ago. All right, so Christine, so y'all, you can, I already lost her name, Petronella? Yeah. So that's relatively recent. That's cool. Technically, wait, your cousin introduced you and didn't. That's funny. That's really, really funny. Jasper, general for now, but probably want journalism, writing. Okay. Very cool. If you're doing community, did your classes start already? Because it's like August, what, end of August? Or are you going in the winter? Christine, I was literally, I kind of assumed that based on, I was like, okay, well, I wonder what that did to you and your cousin's relationship, but yeah, so that makes sense. Dang. So funny. Drama. Okay. Jasper, that's basically what I did. So you're gonna live on campus? Or how far are you going away? I do like having job, I feel like I learn a lot. Well, if I could have gone back, like school was useful for me to go do, not that you asked, my opinion. School was useful for me to get out of the house. Once I went away to school, I never went back home. I mean, I go and visit my parents, but like after my first semester, I bought a motorcycle. I found someone's basement to live out of. I never went back. I went to school in Indiana. And it was useful to like get out of the house. But I like learning on the job, personally. That's my favorite way to learn. So it's like, a big thing too is, anytime I can have a job or look for jobs, I try and find jobs that are like aligned with like something I'm interested in or what I want to learn. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, get out and do some stuff. I don't know if you're old enough for the Magic School Bus. It was like Miss Frizzle or something. She had a TV show. There were books too, but she's always like, get messy, make mistakes, or something like that. And I think that's good. Get out there and do some shit. those eggs were not bad. I'm not mad at it. Oh, you do know the Magic School Bus. Okay, awesome. Sometimes I'll just start going into references and then I'm like, no one's probably ever seen or heard of this. Did y'all see about, so it's been a while since I've been on here. Y'all heard about Dolly Parton, I'm guessing. Did y'all also hear about, do you know who Tim Curry is? I feel like everyone knows about Dolly Parton. I'm not sure if everyone knows about Tim Curry. He was very special. Both of them. Dolly too. Although I kind of wonder if Dolly, no one has, yeah, it in the Rocky Horror Picture. Also Clue, and also he's a villain in the Three Musketeers in the 90s. That live action Three Musketeers is pretty good. At least I remember being good. But Clue is a really good comedy with him. Christine, no, good. All right, I'm pleased that you know. I'm impressed. And Dolly, obviously, is pretty singular. We all love Dolly. I really wonder if she had any what skeletons were in her closet, because no one has a bad thing to say. Which makes my brain go, it's like, okay, what's... Also, anytime someone's that good and helps out that many, like, children's library, all the different things, I'm like, okay, what are they making up for? But maybe she's just a wonderful, maybe she's just an angel of a person. She seemed lovely. Christine, well, that's two of us. Yeah. She just seemed... Yeah, I think I probably like her personality, which is... I like her personality even more than her music. And obviously her music was great too. One of my favorite things post, like, her dying that I saw and heard about was Eminem shared a letter that she wrote to him after their Hall of Fame induction or something. And it was so sweet. And it's just, like, so weird that she would write a letter to Eminem. Like, it, to me, very surprising, and I'm like, okay, this is class act stuff. Anytime I think about this dog going on the carpet, I get irritated. It's so hard for me to move past something sometimes. I don't know why I get caught up, like, it's done. That's already happened. I've already tried cleaning it up out of the carpet. It's like, it is what it is. Wait, you listen to his music, but you don't like him. Okay. I want to see if I can find this note though. Because this is what she wrote. It's not what really about him. I don't know. It's just very sweet where I'm like, and also... I guess that's why it's a surprise. The fact that she's even writing him a note or anything is just kind of like out of left field. To me, anyway. A surprise to me. Okay, what do we got going on here? This is so weird, but like I so miss being able to play music while I'm live streaming. But like YouTube was gonna cancel my account. Or like, what's it called? Oh my gosh. This dog is adorable. Someone else just sent me a picture of their dog. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay. Christine with the hot take on Eminem. I love people's opinions. I love it. I'm really bummed that there isn't a milkman. Like, someone doesn't drop off glass bottles of milk, and then you take those bottles back. Like they just recycle. The idea that like we buy all of this stuff and then you just supposedly recycle it, who knows what they're doing with it. It's just so wasteful. Like for eggs, for coffee, for everything, it's just like trash every single time I buy something. You don't like people like that. Okay, fair enough. I don't really know him. There's an Abraham Lincoln quote. Do you know who Abraham Lincoln was? He was like one of our old presidents in the 1800s, the United States. And he was the president that was the president when the United States stopped having slavery, or at least legalizing it. And he kind of helped make that happen. And then they got, you've never recycled before. I think maybe it's all made up. I don't know, because who knows whether, I don't know. I don't know whether it does anything useful or not. What I do know would be cool is I do like reusing things. Like that's like, because it's like I'm still putting it away. It definitely looks a lot like a trash can. Supposedly it's like a good trash can, but it's like I don't know where they're taking it. Just like the same, I don't know where they're taking my trash. Anyway, and so that's why I like reusing stuff. I just want to be... I don't want to be making a mess, frankly. You know, yogurt is just better than Greek yogurt. I know it has more protein and whatever, but 16 grams of protein. I know if you recycle, they give you money. Well, not here. It's just like part of the thing. Like homeless people, if you have cans and stuff, homeless people will go, oh, they give you money. That's cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that's probably kind of good. I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna put these in the fridge, I think. Yeah, they'll give, like, homeless people will go around digging cans out of the trash cans, because then, at least in California, they'll give you, like, a nickel or something for the cans, apparently. Yeah, that's the same way here. That's cool. Yeah, but just for recycling, they don't give you anything. Cutting bananas is so satisfying. Cutting lots of things, I guess. Fruits. When they're mushy, it's not as satisfying. I still haven't made avocado toast. If you lose your job, you know what you'll have to do. Yep, you've always got that in your back pocket. That's funny. I need to figure out what else I'm getting into today. It's a weird thing too when you have a puppy, because someone asked you why you cut bananas. Yeah, I think I honestly I might just, well, I guess I like it in bite-sized chunks, but also I think I just like, part of it is I just like cutting bananas, I guess. Like, I would cut bananas for other people just because it's satisfying. It's almost as satisfying as eating honey, which I find really, really satisfying, as you can probably tell based on how much honey I'm putting on here. The fact that honey is a thing, and it comes, are you? What's new? The fact that honey is a thing, and it comes from bees is wild. You know what I mean? I already had a spoon. Like, it's kind of like magic. I'm gonna put this over here. How hot is it there? I would love having a beehive. My buddy lives on a farm and they have a beehive there. And I remember I just ended up just sitting watching the bees go in and out. We were like kind of talking, but kind of stopped talking, and then we're just sitting watching this endless stream of bees go in and out. And it was so meditative. Like, it was mesmerizing. 18, that's pretty cool. Okay. That's nice. It's like, I think it's like high 30s here. It's 95 degrees right now. What's the high for today? The high today is 96 degrees. Let me convert this. What's... What's 96 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius, and what's the quick way to convert them that I can do off the top of my head? I want to learn this again, because I always ask and then I always forget. Sometimes you feel weird being the only one. Yeah, I probably would too. I appreciate it though. Do you know what's weird now to me? At this point, it feels very weird when you're not here when I'm doing this. There were some other people on yesterday for a bit, and not having you on, it was weird. Thank you. What do I say that's not possible enough? What do you say? Oh, I guess, Multimask. LaFellows and you. I guess you say, how do you say thank you? How do I just say thank you to, in Romanian? That's what I should have asked you. That should have been the first thing I asked you. Yeah, it's like 35, 36 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit minus 32 degrees times 5/9. Oh, subtract 30 divided by 2. Multimate. That's thank you? Oh no, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. It was just noticeably you were missed. I missed you. That's all I'm saying. It felt different. Multimask is thank you? Okay. Multimask. Okay. What is LaFell? That's and you. Okay, you too. LaFell. Okay. I forgot the one life in one asshole. It's an obvious. She, quarter. I'll look that up again and find it. Obvious. Oh. Well, anyway, I'll look it up later. You were you were already getting there. I had it for a bit, but I forget if I haven't used them in a while. Something of it's something. She core. You say that word differently than how I pronounce it. I had to listen a lot of times to you doing it, to your recording, because it's not how I say words. Opiata, she, ogara, inkor. Opiata, she, ogara, gaura, inkor.
I'm gonna listen to your pronunciation again later. Oh, Beata, Shiobara, and Gold. Okay. I love it. That's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's so stupid. I love it. I can't remember what the other things were. There was something else besides that one. I mean, I know we talked about get in my dick or something like that. Go in my dick or something. But I don't know if you told me that. Maybe you told me the thing was. I just know that you told me that was a phrase. Or something like that. That's the funniest shit. The fact that women say that in your country is wild to me. Like, when you say things like this is, I don't know if I told you this before, but when you say things like this, if people are actually saying that, I'm like, okay, there's definitely domestic violence happening in this country. If people talk like this, because they're like, these are the type of things that would end up with someone getting hit in the face. And I guess that says something about me. I don't know, but I'm like, oh man. Go in my dick, you know. Okay. I need a screenshot. I need you to send me the audio of these so I know. The text is one thing, but go on my dick. It's so funny. Yeah. Yeah. Different. Than the US for sure. So funny. I just got yogurt on my head. Yeah, I don't know what, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to live stream and stuff, what I'm going to do when I'm on tour. I might get quiet for a little bit. I mean, I'll still try and do reels. I mean, I guess honestly what the live streams I'll be doing, if I'm able to, is just the concerts. Right. Right. That makes sense. I'm so annoyed with this dog. Like, I do like her, but also I'm annoyed and I don't want to deal with her anymore today. She's just sitting in the crate. Like, she's just sleeping. Oh, that's all she would be doing right now anyway, but that's actually when it gets annoying sometimes, is when I'm mad at her and she's just like being a dog and just gets in her crate and kind of forgets, and it's like, well, I'm still mad that you pissed on my rug. And she's like forgotten already. Anyway. It brings up, actually, you would know better about this than me. If you have a kid, little bits of it with the puppy when feelings come up, it seems like things I would feel like if I'm a parent. And I'm not used to I've never had kids, so I don't know I don't know what it's like, and it's weird. Like, I won't be ready. Because, like, obviously, like, I love the dog, and I think she's very sweet, and I want her to be okay and happy. And sometimes I get really irritated. Again, like when she pees on my carpet. Especially when it's avoidable, and I was going to take her out in like 5, we were just finishing up training. Like, it was so, everything about it was like so avoidable. Anyway. Whoops. Hopefully that phone still works. Ugh. Now it just turned off. At least doesn't seem like it's not broken anyway. Okay. That's rinsed. Trying to get this to work here. I kind of wish there was an easier way for me to be able to look at comments. I should like put on this phone just so I can see. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's exhausting, but what are you gonna do? How do I get this away? Okay. Yeah, trimming nails is the worst. Trimming nails is, and I guess, yeah, for kids probably too. I remember my mom, she used to like, it's like digging dirt out from under your fingernails, and I remember it would like hurt so bad. At least it seemed like it, and then she would get upset with me, and I'd be like, yo, this hurts. And it's just like terrible. I was probably squirming. It's like, yo, what are we, I don't know. Oh yeah. I've never tried trimming. Man, no, I have done. I used to have this cat named Maggie, and we'd trim her nails. And it was, yeah. She was actually pretty chill compared to how bad it could have been. I don't feel like exercising today. It's too hot for that shit. We'll see.
I kind of just want to read a book. I may like not do any work and just read. I think that's everything. This year I need to teach. Oh, he sleeps with you usually? When I grew up, I don't know if it's in the United States. I think it is US. I never slept with my, like, from a baby. Well, I got put in the same room, and I guess I was in, up until I was 4 or 5, I shared a room with my 2 brothers. And we had a bunk bed, and like I had to share a bunk bed with my next oldest brother. And then my older brother got the top bunk bed. But we had a really small house. We had a small house, so we all shared that one room. But like I never slept with my parents. That's different though, where like I still had brothers to sleep around, like instead of sleeping. Yeah. That makes sense. But that is like, it's a different thing though, where like even for me, like I still got to sleep with my siblings. It's not like I was like sleeping by myself. But in the United States, I think it's pretty early on. It's like, no, you sleep in your own room. And I don't know, I mean, I guess obviously for obvious reasons, I see why it's a thing, but anyway. All right. Like, it, both ways make sense to me. Oh yeah, that's in the US, definitely. At least, definitely not in the, definitely not. I'm sure that it happens sometimes in the States, but I don't think it's normal. Actually, let's ask ChatGPT. I don't really know. Why? I could be wrong. Maybe. How normal is it for a child, let's say under 5, 6 years old, to sleep with their mother, let's use at night. Let's say 4, 6 years old, to sleep with their mother at night in the United States and elsewhere. Okay, let's see what this says. Oh, this says, okay, interesting. All right. So this says, yes, it is quite normal for children under 5 or 6 to sleep with a parent, particularly their mother. What varies enormously is whether a culture considers it the default arrangement or something children are expected to grow out of early. In the United States, the cultural idea has historically been independent sleep. Crib, yeah, so like babies usually have a baby crib. So crib, then their own bed, then their own room. But actual behavior is much messier. Even during infancy, the American Academy of Pediatrics found that 61% of mothers reported at least some bed sharing. So over half still have the kids in their bed. Once children become toddlers and preschoolers, children coming into a parent's bed, sleeping there part of the night, or routinely sleeping with a parent is not unusual.
The Academy of Pediatrics recommends that babies under age 1 sleep on a separate sleep surface because adult bed sharing can cause suffocation. Okay, outside the US, hi Romy. Outside the US, it can be even more ordinary. In many parts of Asia, Latin America, Africa, the Middle East, and Southern Europe, young children sleeping beside a mother or other family member has traditionally been commonplace. The Western idea, United States, is that a young child ought to sleep alone in a separate room, but it's not a universal human norm. Okay, what's it? What I bought when I was big, but he still is. Yeah, it's all different. Well, so it's more normal. So I'm more, apparently, even if the norm in the United States is that they don't and they're supposed to have their home things, apparently lots of moms, at least half of them in the US, still do sleep with their kids a lot. Okay, so hang on a second. So you asked, but why? Why is the cultural norm for a small child to sleep alone in the United States? For most of human history, sleeping close to caregivers was extremely common. Separate bedrooms for every family member require enough space, privacy, beds, and heating to make that practical. Historically, many families simply didn't live that way. Wow. Okay, so in the United States, several things pushed the culture toward independent sleep. Wealth and housing changed. As American middle-class homes became larger in the 19th and especially 20th centuries, having a dedicated nursery and eventually individual children's bedrooms became feasible. So having separate rooms became itself associated with middle-class respectability and prosperity. So a big thing was that if you had enough money, they slept in different rooms. That's funny. It also says the broader American emphasis on self-reliance filtered into parenting. Sleeping independently became interpreted as an early step toward producing a confident, autonomous child. So that's another part of it, supposedly. Early child development experts reinforced it. Watson, John B. Watson, I don't know, they're in the 19th or 20th century, he famously warned parents against excessive affection and encouraged schedules, emotional restraint, and independence. That sounds very United States to me. Scheduled infant care became fashionable. Feeding and sleeping according to schedules rather than responding immediately to a baby's cues became associated with scientific parenting. Putting a baby down and having them learn to sleep independently fit naturally into that philosophy. Hi, Romy. We're talking about children sleeping with their parents, like small kids. I always thought the biggest thing is like for parents' privacy generally. And I think it is this thing where it's like the idea, it seems like in the US of how, because we're kind of like tighter about like sex in the United States. The idea was that like couples, they have sex in the bedroom, not other places. I guess they can have other places, but generally it's like, no, there's a big mixing of like sleeping together and having sex. So then it's like, okay, for the parent to have their privacy and intimate times and things like that, that means the child needs to be somewhere else, I guess. Once separate sleeping was considered normal, parents began interpreting successful solitary sleep as an accomplishment. Like, she's sleeping in her own room already. That was considered a good thing. Interesting. You think you've become a saint?
I haven't. That's funny. Okay, what am I gonna do today?
This is interesting though. I don't know, and this is the thing, is this steps in the side thing, like I haven't had kids and no one I've been with has had kids, and so I don't know. I wouldn't know the first thing about any of this. Okay. I guess I'll set a direction, even though I don't really feel like... Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about taking a nap and reading, or vice versa. I do want to do something, which is not incredibly productive, but maybe I don't have to be productive every day. I feel like I've not been getting enough sleep. Oh, is this turned on? Let's see here. OBS. Christine, maybe soon. Maybe you can perform miracles. Like, you're not going to perform miracles with that attitude. Screen share. Okay, that one's good. And how do I get this out of the way? That's better. Wait, this way. Okay. That was too far. If you go to hell for that joke, I think everyone needs to calm down. I think everyone needs to calm down. I don't think there is a thing anyway. I think hell is here on earth. And heaven. I think heaven and hell are here on earth. Okay. So, setting a direction. Today is Friday, August 28th, 2026, and I am in Los Angeles. Yeah, I don't ascribe to any of that. I don't ascribe to any of that. I was born in a religion where they said you're a sinner just by being here, and I don't Wait, what happened to the camera? Oh, did that just die? Ugh, let's see if we get this fixed here.
Okay. I guess we could switch this camera back around while that's charging. We'll put it on this real quick. How do I do this? FaceTime cam. All right, that's kind of... Is there a way to make this? Cam. iPhone screen share. Let's see if this will go back to work. Nope, that's not right. Okay, is this streaming? Is this going back to the... Maybe it works? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Well, let's see if I'll mess it up if I do this again. FaceTime cam vertical. Okay, still working. Okay. FaceTime cam vertical. Well, I guess I could just turn it like this and it'll... Oh wait, that didn't even... Oh no. I see. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is working or not. Let's see what is happening here. Interesting. Oh, I see what's going on. This needs to go on. Okay, and let's turn this on while we're at it. Okay, wait, why isn't that showing up? Is it because this is on top of this? Does this need to be up here? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Wait, is it saying I'm out of hard drive space? It is saying that. That's the issue. So let's close this while we're at it. And let's close this while we're at it. Don't allow. Let's see if this works. No, it didn't work. Okay. End the live video. Okay, well then I guess we're doing this. Create live video. Oops, that's not right. Part 2. Wait a minute. Shouldn't this be working then? OBS. Well, that's working.
Okay, so it's just the way this looks isn't working. So edit. So this needs to go here. Copy. This is ridiculous. So this gooddayrecipe.com. Well, the difference though is that, no, okay. So go live. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous how long this is taking. Okay. Holy cow. So actually, this other camera is probably working by now. This other phone, well, it took so long to do that. Okay. So I should be able to go back to wait a minute. Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay. Well, this took so much time to do this. And then I can take this back off. Okay. So. Okay, relatively functional now. That took like a billion minutes. Okay. Traditional Romanian dance with the demons. I think we got along just fine. It's traditional. All right, I want to look up this. Christine, I'm looking this up. Yeah, let's skip this.
We are the Mita Dance Studio Association, coming from Bucharest, just to teach you traditional folk dance called doin. Okay,
Moldovan?
So, firstly, we need to know that it is a dance. After that, we will do exactly the same thing, but with the opposite leg. And so, here is an example. 1, 2, 3, point. 1, 2, 3, point. Okay, so here it is again. 1, 2, 3, point. 1, 2, 3, point. Okay, so right now I think we got to the point where we can start dancing hora continuously. And so we will dance with you if it's no problem. Okay, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, point. 1, 2, 3, point. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, and so on. And just one more time. And stop. Okay, so right now we will try to dance along with you, but with music. And so it goes.
this up again, Moldova, so that's a country. I didn't even know that.
If you're a local business owner relying on Google Ads to get found,
I don't
you're
pay for
probably
YouTube.
missing the biggest
I
opportunity.
pay for so
right
many
now.
things, I'm not
And it's
paying for
actually-
YouTube. This doesn't show the dancing though.
Could you teach me a Romanian dance?
Romanian dance.
Yeah.
Yes, the most Romanian thing in our country is hora. This is the
Hora.
rhythm.
Hora.
See? There, you already have the Romanian in
I'm
you.
Romanian, basically.
Okay, 1 step, 2 and close. 1 step, 3 and close. Hey, there you go. It's the attitude. Start with the left foot and then it's like a very ta 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 ha pa 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 ha ha pa 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 pa, and you can add as much personality you want.
Let's go
Ta,
crazy on
ta.
this one.
There you go. Hey, hey.
You teach me Romanian dance?
Hora. First, we have to hold hands like this.
Okay.
How
And
many
it's
of you could?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's called Brașoveanca. The first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You scream like this. Hang on, I want to see. What is this? Oh, that was the other one? Hang on, let me go back to what. How do I get back to that? Oh no. What does this do? No, that's not what I want. That's funny, I don't know how to go backwards. Was this what I clicked on? Here it is. So this was
So I
the
just got
second one.
T-boned at a stoplight.
Yeah.
I'm a
And
mess, so is my car, but this could be the
No, mama.
okay, so that's the
2, 3.
Let's go crazy on this one.
There you go. Hey, hey.
You teach me Romanian dance?
Hora. First, we have to
Oh,
hold
that's the
hands
same.
like this.
Okay.
And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's called Brașoveanca. The first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, mama. No.
Mother wants her to show you a gymnastics move. Oh,
Okay, I will.
oh my god. Oh my god.
holy cow.
Crazy, oh my god. Okay, my turn. Are you dancers?
Yes,
Would you teach me Romanian dance?
Romanian traditional.
Yeah.
You know, I knew that they would come. We have a really nice traditional dance. It's called Călușari. Usually we go with our hands up and we do this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We need party music. Brashovenka is the name. It's in pairs and it goes like this. 1 and 2 and switch.
One last.
Okay.
On this song. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Hi guys, yeah, are you Romanian? Yes. You teach me Romanian dance.
No, I like this. Seems fun. Everyone seems like they're having a good time.
2 steps forward. Yeah. 1 backwards. 1, 2, left, right.
Sârba bătută. It's like 1, 2, bam, bam, bam.
Could you teach me a Romanian dance?
This, and with the hand you make like this. So it goes like this: front, left, front, front, front.
Okay. You know Romanian dance? Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Dude, they all like
Let's
doing
go,
this. This is so
Romania.
funny.
Let's go. Whoa. You're Romanian? Yeah. Would you teach me a Romanian dance?
Yeah. So you have to go 1, 2 in the back, and then you can.
Yeah, you can take it. Here we go. Can you teach me your favorite dance moves? Okay, let's go.
2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the front.
Would you teach me one Romanian dance? Would you? Okay.
Right, left, right, up.
So there's different quotas.
Brashovenka.
There's different ones.
Like 2 steps forwards and 2 backwards. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Brasso. So that's the 2 people.
She knows. Come on, come on. Let's go. Hey. Would you teach me one Romanian dance?
Yeah. Alunelu. I'll teach you Hatzegana from
Hatzegana.
Transylvania. So we will do like this. Step, clap, up, clap, step, up, clap, step, clap.
Whoa. That's different.
For the second part, we do like 1, 2, 3, and you spin me. Every time you spin me, your free hand is like this. So this is all.
Let's go.
This one, the Transylvania ones. I don't even know it.
Would you teach me one Romanian dance? She knows. Let's go. Would you teach me one Romanian dance? Danța românescă? Are you Romanian?
Yes.
Would you teach me Romanian dance?
If I have a song, maybe.
Yeah, you want to choose a song? Yeah. Let's go.
You know what? Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Oh.
Happy birthday!
Oh,
How do you
that's
sing? How do you
sweet.
sing in Romanian?
Mulți ani trăiască.
Mulți să trăiască, mulți ani.
AI
Oh.
is changing the game for app development. Firebase is here to help.
Okay,
Firebase offers a platform designed to support you throughout your
Very cool. Very cool. All right, yeah, I didn't know about any of that. It looks fun, honestly. It looks like everyone's having a good time doing that. Everyone's face kind of like they look a little like
everyone's looked a little surprised when he'd asked them. He's just going to people in the street, I guess. Obviously, I'm sure there's people that didn't do it. But then they looked pretty stoked to be able to, like, show someone and dance. Like, they were obviously having a good time. I don't think there are, like, traditional, like, United States dances. I don't think there are. Maybe there are. Okay. So, I'm gonna keep going on this. I just spent the day learning about horas. Okay, I'm in Los Angeles, USA. Earth. Whoops. So, I kind of want someone to teach me. I guess I could kind of learn the basics. Well, at first I was watching the basic steps. I'm like, okay, this seems pretty slow. And then once I watch y'all doing it in like real time, I'm like, okay, this is a little bit more involved. I can't do that. That would be fun to learn though. Just get drunk and do that. I'm guessing that's probably what y'all do. I am here as Justin and will cease receiving. Justin will die at some point, maybe even today. I still need to make a reel today. Oof. That's cool. Even though that's neat. Knowing how to enjoy life is kind of important. Maybe even today. All I know for sure is that I have right now. I'm gonna have to take this dog out again soon. I'm so annoyed at her. Okay, today is different because I do not feel like being a participant in today. Today is different because why is today different? It's already 2 p.m. That's cool. I mean, you've always seemed very, very, very welcoming. Just based on internet personality alone. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Probably offend a lot of people. All right, what is different about today? I don't even know. Today is different. I'm just gonna, I put the date already. We're just gonna put this. I am grateful I'm grateful for to be still alive. Since when are you helping out with gratefulness things? You're supposed to be talking shit. H-Ducks, you make me laugh. You know, I'm grateful for H-Ducks. That's you. Truly. Christine, I will 100% take you up on that. I was already thinking that. If you can teach me, whenever we meet, if you teach me, you're gonna have to. I don't know if you've seen me practicing the salsa stuff at all. I get weirdly sentimental about things. I'm really grateful for this. I'm writing this down too. Being able to have this with people like around the world. Y'all are in different places and it's kind of wild. I'll stop. I feel like I'm getting overly sentimental about this stuff. I am grateful for, these are private, I'm just going to skip all these. I always write down, I'm grateful for Good Day Recipe, which is the reason I'm even here doing this live stream. I would never have even done that. My life wouldn't have gotten good, I would probably still be a mess if I didn't have it, and I wouldn't be able to connect with you all. So that's kind of crazy. I am grateful. H-Ducks, I needed that so bad. Truly, I needed that. What else? I'm grateful for laughter. I'm grateful for dancing. What else? I'm grateful this stupid goal deadline is passed. And now I get to make a new one. There he is. Honestly, straight up, sometimes kind of me too. Christine, obviously, you know, I hope I've communicated how much I told you I missed you yesterday when you weren't here. Yeah, I definitely don't take you for granted. At least I sure hope I don't. I've never put you in my gratefulness, though. I'm grateful for, let's put this specifically. You knew already. You knew. It means a lot. Okay, that's not for gratefulness. I'm starting to get mushy. I'll go back over these private ones later. I post a reel. Ew. I guess I need to do that. I do want to post things that are useful, though, that have helped me, so I'll try and get that going. I get this Les Paul posted on that marketplace. Oh. Christine, I'm trying to get the stream of life updated in a different way so other people besides just you and me, our activity is not just you and me for the whole stream of life. That's what I'm going to try and get done today. That's going to be an important thing. Maybe after I read and take this dog out. So that way, I'm dating cashiers in my ghetto. I never know what to do with any of H-Ducks' comments. They always just come in, they're like ocean waves. I never know what it's going to bring. Truly though, the Third World War thing, sometimes like I get bored with living or something and I'm kind of like ready. It's like, all right, I can't even lean forward right, where it's like, let's blow some shit up. Like I kind of want some higher stakes sometimes. Sarmal. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I'm definitely down to try. I'm definitely down to try. Y'all are making my day right now. Okay, so that's good for things. Good talk. All right, I'm gonna do these affirmations. It's gonna be loud because the AC is going, and bored of life isn't bored of living. Are you a poet? You sound like a songwriter. Well, that's the thing. And actually, you make a good point. I don't know if you're trying to, or if this is what you're saying. If World War III happens, living gets very exciting. Living gets very, I'm not saying it's like happy or good, but the stakes get elevated like. And maybe I don't need to be reliant on World War III to happen to have more excited living. Maybe I should just make more excited living myself. That's funny. I teach your ex-wife songwriting. I'm screenshotting this just because it made me laugh. That's just a funny phrase too. Oh God. All right, we're gonna do this good talk. H Ducks, do you have any positive affirmations? Do you have any positive affirmations? This is the AC unit I set up in here. The bathroom is a disaster right now. So I just set up this air conditioning unit because this is the only place I can put it in on the window because it's so hot. Talk about ghetto. I'm tired of going to work, but I have to because it's got to make. Yeah, I hear you there too. Working is, I'm not going to get into that, but yes, I hear you. Let's see, is this? Yeah, that seems like it's working, yeah? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Alright, affirmations. Y'all already know about these. I want to hear what one of y'all's affirmations are today. Good talk, something good to say about yourself, H-Ducks and Christine. Man, a rich family would be great. But you know what? Sometimes, well, I don't know. I don't have anything useful to say to that. Okay, so I'm just recording mine in the mirror. Y'all already know the drill. Okay. I am a top specimen of a human. I achieve anything I want, make a plan and deadline for, identify what I will give in exchange, and work steadily towards. I love life. I work confidently and trust my instincts. I am on a mission. I am good looking. I am a good person and deserve good things. I make life more wonderful for myself and for others around me. I am a divine expression of life. I love and accept myself exactly where and as I am right now. I am abundant, supported, and fully provided for. I do not shrink to avoid discomfort for others. I do what scares me. I do difficult and scary things. I am honest. I am successful. I am a kind and loving human and husband. I do not get hung up on perfection. Instead, I do, and learn from my experience. I am fearless. I am unstoppable. I am infinite. I am a great dancer. I love without expectation. I approach all new things through a lens of love instead of fear. I feel my feelings fully. I make it play. I remember that it's all playtime. It's all playtime. I ask for help. I treat my past, future, and now as valuable. I am present. I feel confident, comfortable, and assured because I'm the divine and the divine flows through me. I hold 300 Bitcoin and I know the value I helped create and what it cost. I create and share things of value with as many others as possible. My feelings are my responsibility. When I have to have something, then I will. Be kind to Justin. Don't abandon Justin. Be true. Be open. Be shameless. Be what you want. Don't take yourself too damn seriously. I am, and no one else is, responsible for Justin, for his financial, emotional, mental, physical, professional, and spiritual health and growth. I build you, Good Day Recipe, into an app that has more than 1 billion users. I laugh when darkness comes. My most important work is now. The world is what I think it is. Today is going to be a good day.
It doesn't sound like it. Nope, didn't work, but that's all right. You invented Bitcoin? Wait, I need to go backwards across these comments. Sorry for a close-up of my face just now. Animals don't always need food. I guess that's true. All right, what are these other comments here?
Honestly, I think simply being a good friend and helping my friends effective. Okay, I love those. You're abusing animals for social reasons. Don't judge me. Christine, people are animals. Don't forget it.
All right.
Is that what I think it means? That's the one, isn't it? Go on my dick. Hang on. Was this back if I go back far enough? I don't know if it's in here. It's probably the old one. I still need you to send me that audio message whenever, at some point. Okay, now I don't know what we're talking about. Okay, it is. Okay, cool. Y'all are my favorites. This is my favorite. Thank you for being here today. I am going to... Fuck, I need to make a reel. What reel? I started making a list of things that I could make a reel about. I probably am going to stop live streaming though, even though I really like this because it's hard for me to focus when I have people I want to talk to. Sorry, that was rude. Let's see. Unsolicited opinion. Maybe I can just do that. I guess technically, if this is on, I could just look at that screen. Hang on a second. Yeah. Look, okay, it's the sister of TikTok. Bored on cocaine is I know a thing or two about that. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So, I wonder if I turn this off, if this will work. And I'm going to close this for a second. Okay, that's a lot quieter. Because I wonder, I might just be able to stop this. How close does this show up? If I'm making a reel, should I put on a nicer shirt? Because I think I'm just going to do this to to you guys, and then I'll repost it after I do it, since you're here. No, I'm just going to do it like this. If I move this closer, like this, sorry, it's going to be closer up in my face. So if I pop this a little bit. Okay, so that means I'm going to set this for a minute and see if this works. Oh, hi, Alice. Do you want to see? Yo, she was doing so good. She got 2 days without peeing, like no accidents or anything. And then when I was feeding her this morning, she was having issue. You didn't ask, but I'm just telling you. And then right as we were finishing training, and food, she was getting tripped up and couldn't get something, and then looks at me and just pees all over my carpet. Anyway, I don't know that she's still on. Yeah, so that was the thing. I was so mad. But overall, the puppy's doing good. If she's still around, I'll get the puppy out. Maybe I should get the puppy out while we're doing this. Selfishly abuse. Take advantage of the fact that there's a thing around. But actually, here, we are going to do this. Come here. She's gonna go back right in the crate once we're done with this. I am 100% just using an animal for attention. Oh, you were asking anyway. Okay, so here, let's see what we got here. So we have our puppy now. Okay, so there she is. We're gonna do, let me just record this way. What are you chewing? I don't even want to know what you're chewing. There's no reason to be chewing anything. We're going to try and do a minute. We'll do it this way. Stopwatch. Okay. Let's see how this works. So I'm going to look directly at this. And actually, I'm just going to be communicating. She is look how sweet she is. This girl. She's getting a little bit bigger too. This girl, look at this girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sit. Sit. Good, sit. Good, sit. Rest. Good, rest. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes. What? You do have something in your mouth. Where did you get this? I don't know what you're chewing. They always find pieces of things. No. Okay. Okay. She's like, what are we doing? I'm gonna need to take her out soon. Okay, so she's yeah, both. She can be both. Okay, come here. Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. So I'm gonna tell you guys, let's see, hopefully you can still hear with the microphone. I'm gonna try and record this reel while y'all are here. I'm not making you do anything. Sometimes I actually wonder how animals do. I think it's just the sound of things. I also think that dogs, we can communicate so much without words. And I think words are kind of secondary. Like, I think humans get lazy with words because we can use them, and there's so much communication that we can do, even not understanding the same languages. And I think dogs can pick up on that. Isn't that right? She was probably just licking her butt and then giving me kisses. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do the one. So this is the reel for today, I think. So I spent a lot of time, years, coming up with ingredients for a good day recipe, the things that are in a good day. At some point, I figured and realized, what are the elements of a bad day? What are the things that happen in a bad day for me? And what's funny, and I spent a lot of time thinking about it, I couldn't come up with anything specifically, any ingredients or things that happen in a day that always guarantee a bad day. But what I found actually exist in bad days for me are two things, and they're feelings, and the two things are guilt and resentment. If I have either of those two things, that makes a bad day for me. And it's been really helpful to remember that, because then it's like, okay, let's do whatever we can to avoid feeling guilt or resentment. Act that way, and then I'm gonna have more good days when I avoid feeling those things. That's about a minute. I don't know if that was clear. I'm gonna try one more time. And I'm just using y'all as guinea pigs, I guess. It's like gay or a baby, it's not a gender victim. Then bark like a dog. Wait, hang on. Y'all can't be like doing this stuff while I'm trying to, well, I guess you can do whatever you want. She does love me. That's what's bad when I get mad at her. Y'all are wild. Okay, I'm doing this one more time. Okay. This girl. So I spend a lot of time thinking about what makes a good day for me. Literally years. So many days trying things out. At some point I thought, what makes a bad day? What are the ingredients in a bad day for me? And I could never come up with anything specifically that's always in a bad day all the time, but I was able to identify two feelings. And those two feelings are guilt and resentment. Either of those end up just sitting right in my chest, and they kind of can poison a whole day for me if they come up. And so it's been a thing for me, an awareness thing for me to remember, that I'll do whatever I can to avoid feeling guilt or resentment and handle myself appropriately so that I can increase my chances of having good days. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with, I think. I don't know exactly what that was. So, if we did this, that means I'm gonna try and stop this thing. I might need to take her out in a second. Stop streaming this and record this again. And then we're gonna go here. I love your work too, H-Ducks. Thank you. What's funny, the funniest thing to me about this is because maybe I just like abuse, and maybe that says something about me, but also anytime I get something nice from H-Ducks, it always feels like they're my favorite compliments if I get something in any way complimentary from H-Ducks. Sometimes I try to avoid that feeling of not being interested in anything. I don't know how to explain it. I try to put things off and do what I feel like doing so I can have a good day. Christine, I think I understand, but I'm not totally sure what you mean. I'm curious about what you mean, though. I try to avoid that feeling of not being interested. I don't explain. I'm not trying to put... Well, that's definitely is like, a lot of times doing something that makes me uncomfortable or scares me, or the thing, like I had to like return some stuff to the store, which I don't like doing. And I don't really like doing it, but I do feel really accomplished and fulfilled when I do it. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Live streams, let's see if we have this video here. Camo recording 2 09, 8 gigs. So if we do this, okay, so now we're gonna go. This is so boring watching me do this. I don't know why. Why? Stop. Oh no, does the audio not work? Or am I just being crazy right now? Well, no, the audio has to work, or else y'all wouldn't be here, or you would tell me. Stop. How do I make this work? Camo. iPhone, Mac OS. No, that doesn't do it. Ouch. Why are you chewing me? What's going on? You like that microphone? Oh, yeah. I don't feel like going to the gym to... Yeah, sure. Well, that's so much of what the Good Day recipe stuff is about, where it's like making a list of things that past Justin or past Christine do, even if we don't initially like doing them, things that make us feel better. And that's so much of what it's for, is because it's like, oh, apparently past Justin does really better when we go to the gym, or when I do something that I'm trying to put off, or, you know, whatever. You could, there's a whole different thing. That makes sense to me. Stop. I don't know how to get this to work. And I don't know why. Done. New clip. Let's put this in the desktop. Bad day recipe. We're gonna see if this works here. So if I go to desktop, don't chew that. Let's see if this works. I don't think this audio is working. Or why isn't it? Is there really not audio on this? Well, now I'm also nervous because I'm like, what does this do? Output sources. Okay. I think I just realized that all of my stream recordings I've been doing have had no audio. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But now that that's recording, stop, don't chew that. I'm gonna do this one more time. Wow, that's frustrating though. So reset, because it's also I'm starting to get hotter now too. Okay, so if I do this, because the AC hasn't been going. So let's see. We're gonna quit this. This is recording. Come here. Okay. So I've spent like 8 or 9 years testing out what are the things that make a good day for me. And after a while, I thought about, well, what are the things that make a bad day? what are those things? I never came up with anything conclusive where there's like one, I hate this one already, I'm gonna start this over. Oh, you have to go? Okay, thanks for being here. I loved it. I'm really glad you could be here. And I hope you have a good night and a good next 3 days of work. So I've spent years and years. I spent about 8 or 9 years figuring out what are the elements in a good day for me. And at some point I thought about what are the things that make up a bad day for me. I've never been able to come up with exact things that always make a bad day, but I was able to identify 2 feelings, and those are guilt and resentment. If I have either of those, they end up just sitting on my chest and can kind of just poison a whole day for me. So that awareness has helped me just keep track of and avoid doing things that could lead to guilt or resentment. Because why poison my day from the offset? I hated this one, I need to do it again. And I didn't set the timer. I spent years and years I spent about 8 or 9 years finding things that make good days for me. The things that comprise, nope, I hate that too. I spent about 8 or 9 years looking for the ingredients in my good days. What are the things that always make good days for me? And then over time, I started thinking about what makes a bad day for me. I've never been able to find exact specifics of what makes a bad day for me, but I have been able to identify 2 feelings. Those are guilt and resentment. So the specifics may change, but anytime I have guilt or resentment, they sit on my chest and just color everything that day. So that awareness has been really useful to help me know that I'm going to avoid trying to do things that either cause me guilt or resentment, so that I don't poison the rest of my day and I can have a better chance of having good days when I can watch out for those 2 things. Okay, 49 seconds. I think it's about good. I think the dog also needs to go out to the bathroom, is based on this energy. So I'm gonna take her out. H-Ducks, thanks for being here, if you're still here. I think maybe you are, but I'm not sure. Yeah, thanks for being here. I really appreciated, I appreciated your presence and hanging out. I'm gonna take this one out and then I'm gonna finish up this reel. And I hope, yeah, therapy, it could be a mixed bag. I feel you. I feel you. It can be helpful, but yeah. I hope you have a great evening. Don't get too bored doing all that cocaine. Or do whatever you like, you know.